It's Monday night, 8 o'clock. You know what that means? It's tea time. It's Monday. It's March 30th. Tomorrow's the last day in March, thank God. And then we're going into April. Usually I talk about my weekend and nothing too new and exciting to report because we're all, trying to stay home and trying to stay safe. And that's what I've been doing. I've been staying home and staying safe. My daughter and my husband are essential workers and they're out and I worry about them. I want to say hello. We got people watching, tuning in. Hello, my sister-in-law, Ann Farrell from Ohio. Hello, Marianne Boom Boom. Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy that to do this with everything that's going on in the world. The new normal is not normal, but it's something that we all have to deal with and live with for now, and trying to stay sane as we're doing it. That's all we can do, is just take one day at a time and try to keep ourselves busy and, listen to songs, maybe write a new song, hence my guest tonight, maybe watch a movie that we, been waiting to see, or do a big 500-piece puzzle, which a lot of people are into, or get your kids to draw those rainbows and put them in the windows. It's a crazy time, but we are going to get through it. And in the meantime, I bring you my show every Monday night as long as I'm able to do it. I want to thank Bobby Lacera at Strong Island Television. I try to make my show fun, entertaining, and interesting. So we're going to get to it. Hello, Grace Matranga is watching. So I have to introduce to you my guest tonight is Tyler Gianchetta. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Theresa, and thank you for saying my name right.
Gianchetta! I said it right!
You did.
Woohoo! I've been practicing. You don't know, I've been practicing. I actually wrote it out so I would say it. I wouldn't mess it up.
Pronunciation markers.
One Italian to the other. So listen, Tyler, we met through Steve Vaccaro, and you're a musician, you're a songwriter, and you're very, very talented. And we've hung out a couple of times, and I said, I'm dying for you to do my show, and you and your dad actually were going to come to the studio tonight, which obviously this is the new normal for me. And I'm so glad that you're able to join me.
Me too.
I want to tell my viewers and my listeners a little bit about you. You're 23 years old, or I should say young, 23 years young. And where do you live? Where do you live on Long Island?
So I live in Huntington.
And did you grow up there?
I've lived here my whole life. I grew up here. Went to high school down the street, went to elementary school down the street.
All right, so everything's local for you. That's good.
It's local. College.
So listen, I want to, you've had some challenges in your life, and Dad and I talked a little bit, and you were actually diagnosed at 5 years old with high functioning autism. Is that correct?
It actually was.
They didn't diagnose. I don't know how they diagnosed you.
Younger, but it wasn't. I wasn't diagnosed high functioning. I was actually diagnosed nonverbal.
Nonverbal. Okay, at the time.
Nonverbal at the time. They said I wouldn't walk, wouldn't talk.
Wow, did you prove them wrong?
There's how much they know.
They know.
But no, my dad likes to say that I'm the quote unquote poster child for what the special needs community.
Right.
Then there was the car accident in 2015 when I was with my mother, and that was kind of, I don't want to say a rallying cry because it was still a horrific experience, but it kind of was. I pulled my mom out of a burning car.
Well, wait a second. In 2000, what year was this?
This was summer of 2015.
2015, you pulled your mom out of a burning car? Wow.
Yeah. Wow. It was a harrowing experience.
Yeah.
And I broke my hand, rather. and got a neat looking scar there.
Hey, there you go. Nothing says,
Uh,
scars too. Scars are good.
but it was a crazy experience, and it was News 12 covered it, NBC covered it. It was
Wow.
bigger than I thought or imagined or hoped or whatever. The headline everywhere of autistic boy saves mother from car wreck.
Wow.
And Autism Speaks posted it on their website. It was on blog spots. It was wild. It sort of became larger than life, and at first that bothered me, but then
right, because it's kind of like they're kind of labeling you, and at that point, it's like you listen. I mean, thank God you were with your mom. Thank God you were with her, and you were able to help her. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's miraculous within itself that you were there. You were there with her, because God knows, what could have happened if you weren't.
Yeah. But I kind of recognized how I sort of realized that since it became so big, it kind of took on that importance.
Right.
Right. And I kind of embraced that after some level.
Right. Well, I think that maybe after people had seen or heard your story, I think it just gives, because I'm sure they interviewed you in depth, right? And told your backstory. Yeah. And I think that must have given people, I know a lot of friends who have, children who have autism, all different ranges on the spectrum. And I think that, to hear your story is so inspirational. I mean, first you're diagnosed as nonverbal. I mean, and then you just grow and progress and progress and progress. And it's kind of like, hey, doc, up yours, because I'm proving you wrong. You know what I mean?
It became, it's kind of funny how my stance on it, I don't want to say my stance on it has shifted, but
how you feel about it? Yeah.
I'm not embarrassed about my diagnosis, but it had that sort of kind of feeling about it. Like, it was never something I talked about.
Right. Right. It was private for you, and then all of a sudden,
also feel like it needed to be said, because I was who I was regardless of my diagnosis. But now that I understand kind of the significance of it, and who I am today, I kind of recognize it.
And how many lives you touch, because you tell me about after school. What did you do after high school?
I went to college. I went to Clark University.
Nice.
I loved it. And it was I was a math and economics major, double major, because I was a very sick person. And I didn't choose the easy path. I'll say that. I could have taken, religion and whatever. No offense to anyone who's taken religion courses, but no, I was just like, no, I'll just take the math 3 econ courses my last semester, because why the hell? But it was a great experience, and I loved it, and
And I see you have an instrument. You have an instrument there in front of you. We're gonna talk about that in a couple of minutes. But first, I wanted to ask you, how old were you when you knew that music was you wanted music to really be part of your life?
I'd say early as 8 or 9, but I think my parents would. I'd probably argue before that. I don't know if it's an exaggeration to say that I was singing before I was talking.
Okay, you know what? That's very, very possible, because I know that I would teach my daughter like phone numbers and through song. You know what I mean?
Obviously I'm too young. I was too young to remember this, but I've heard that basically one of the big things that got me to start making sounds was me humming songs I
heard. Okay.
First audible noises I made, and then that eventually got me to talk, and then I was writing lyrics when I was 8, and just it was just what I loved to do.
So how many songs have you written so far?
I have written hundreds.
Hundreds.
I don't know about that, but it's weird because I never wrote I only wrote lyrics before, up until about 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
I didn't play an instrument. I didn't read music.
Right. So you're self-taught.
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive within itself.
And I would hear the music of like how I wanted it to go, but I had no way of actually like writing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just write the lyrics and just kind of hope someone figured it out. No, it would be funny because I was like talking to someone when they were trying to figure it out, and I was like, "No, this isn't how it goes." But then in 2012, I picked up this, and I started being actually able to play the music that I was writing.
We're gonna just hold that up 1 second because it's not a guitar. What is it called?
It's called a dulcimer.
A dulcimer.
Dulcimer.
Okay, so listen, we're going to take a quick break, a quick commercial break from my sponsors. Don't go away. We're going to be right back with Tyler, and we're going to talk about more of that instrument that looks like a guitar, but it's not. Be right back.
Today's show is brought to you in part by Tavolo Kitchen and Pizza, located at 1919 Wantaw Avenue in Wantaw. Hey, there's something for every night of the week. Tuesdays, pasta night, wine Wednesdays, Friday, live music from 7 to 10, Sunday brunch. So check them out at 516-308-4892 or www.tavolokitchen.com. They're also on Instagram. They do catering and private parties. So where do you want to go tonight?
Are you bored?
Oh my God!
Hold on tight. We're gonna coast this.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Tea Time. I want to say hi, Bobby Inns, who's tuning in, my cousin Jimmy Gallo, Annie, everyone watching. I appreciate you guys taking the time from 8 to 9 to watch me on Tea Time every Monday night at 8 o'clock. Tonight, I have a very special guest. Tyler Gianchetta is in the house. He's a 23-year-old talented young guy who at 5 years old was actually diagnosed with autism, and at the time it was nonverbal, and grew up and really showed those doctors not only could I talk, but I can actually sing. Tyler, welcome back, Tyler. I wanted to ask you, before I ask you to play a song, because you've written over 100 songs, which is within itself. But I wanted to ask you, how old were you when you wrote your first song? Do you remember?
Ooh,
good question, huh?
I want to say like.
Come on, it's like your first girlfriend. You can't forget your first song.
I want to say like 6 or 7. Well, because I was gonna say like 6 or 7.
Okay.
Well, it's interesting because
so it was like a nursery rhyme back then, maybe.
Yeah, it was sort of like but it was. I don't remember which one came first. I remember a few of them.
All right. Okay. All right. So listen, that's called a dulcimer. I want you to play our audience, our listeners, an original song. Tell us what it's called, and let's go for it.
So this one's called "The Will." This was the second song I wrote on the dulcimer.
Okay.
And I wrote it in 2013 when I was at a music camp, ironically, with no access to cell phone. They had us turn in our phones at the beginning of the camp.
Uh-huh.
And right before I arrived at the camp, my grandfather was involved in a car accident.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know, a lot of car accidents stories, apparently. And he was 82 at the time, or something like that, low 80s. So I had really no, and I was going away to camp with no way to contact my family, no way to check in, and really had no idea if he was going to make it or not. So I wrote this kind of as a way to express it and hopefully will him alive.
Nice.
And are 7 years later, and he's still going
Thank
strong.
God. Thank God. All right, let's hear it. Tyler Gianchetta, everybody.
As I'm sitting here, begging you, please hold on. Gotta promise me you won't leave me alone. Don't lie to me, set off on your own. Or even know that you're already gone. 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 Counseling, wonder how you're doing. Can you barely breathe? Or are you already moving? At the same time, wonder if you the same me. At the same time, I already see you leaving. I remember the promise the look that you gave me as your light flashes through my eyes. Remember the hand you dealt me, the story you tell me about the legends you can't say die. Remember when you looked in me, swore as I walked out your door, casually said goodbye. Said you'd be sure that I'd see you once more. Now I fear there might have been last time. Last time. Suddenly, about to rest in green magic. I've always believed the best could always happen. Now suddenly, you has rearranged. Cause the miracles now seem so far away as I'm singing. Babe, please hold on. Gotta promise me you won't leave me alone. Don't lie to me, set off on your home. Or I even know it's your already gone. I remember the promise you made me, the look you gave me as light flashes through my eyes. Remember the hands you dealt me, the stories you tell me about the legends that would never say die. Remember the oath you swore as I walked out the door, casually say goodbye. You said you'd be sure I'd see you once more, and now there ain't a single doubt in my mind that your will has now been written, and your spirit certainly still living. In fact, will has kept you going. Well, you're constantly showing. Well, you're constantly showing.
Nice, Tyler Gianchetta. That's nice. You know, those are words that we need now at this moment in time, right?
Yeah.
You know, miracles and that's a beautiful song that you wrote for your grandfather. Really, I mean, it's amazing. I want to ask you, who inspires you? What musician and who inspires you? Who do you like to listen to, and who inspires you to write music?
So I grew up. Wow, I feel old. I grew up on,
Years old, really?
I got called OK Boomer the other day for my taste in music. Oh, time in my life, but that was interesting, and sort of disturbing. But a lot of a lot of '90s and early 2000s. I would say I've heard comparisons that I sound like Creed, Daughtry.
Yeah, I hear it. Definitely hear it.
One of my favorites is Aaron Lewis from Stained.
Mm-hmm.
Creed, Scott Stapp, and Creed. That's stuff that I grew up with. I know a lot of people don't like it, but Nickelback was stuff I liked that style.
I like him. I like it too. I tell you the truth, there's not too many genres of music I don't like. You know what I mean? I don't like maybe, any kind of like major heavy metal where it's like all screaming and you can't understand the lyrics. Like, I like to understand the lyrics, and I think your lyrics, have such compassion and meaning behind them. I mean, I guess there were certain things in your life that you're like, all right, this was about your grandfather, and so you put your heart and your soul into these songs, and they're beautiful, and that's what makes them so special. You know what I mean?
One of my philosophies with lyrics is that if you think your lyrics are good, they need to be understood, and if they're being drowned out by the music, or you just can't understand the lyrics, then what's the point?
Yeah. Totally understand. Listen, I want to give some shout outs. I want to say hi to Louisa. I want to say hi to Sue. Sue's your mom, right? Sue's your mom? Your mom's watching.
Hi, Mom.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching. I appreciate it. It's scrolling so fast. It's hard for me to see, but it looks like hi, Greg and Valentina. And everyone listening and watching, Tyler, everyone loves you. Do you have you mentioned that you wrote like over 100 songs?
I don't know.
Well, that's what you said. Should I like? I actually wrote. I write poetry, and then I also wrote a couple of songs myself. But the way I write it is like you. I write the lyrics first.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an idea of what I want it to sound like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it varies. I can do kind of like a Beyonce type song where I could hear her singing it, and then I can do almost like a country song. You know what I mean? Which is like totally different. So I don't have like a certain genre that I stay within. I guess it's like you. It's something that I guess inspires you. I know a lot of people are doing a lot of writing right now. A lot of,
which is great. I think that's great.
You know what it is? We don't have that much to do without time, right? People are cooking and they're singing, and there are a lot of people doing lives on Facebook, trying to entertain, keep themselves busy. And I think, look, now's the time to do it, because we have the time to do it. So, if there's a book that maybe you wanted to write, or a song, or a love letter, or I don't know. I mean, but you know what? Now's the time to do it. We all have the time now. There's no excuses now. No one can say I'm really busy, because you're really not. You know what I mean? All right, listen, I want everyone to stay there. Don't go away. We're going to hear from my sponsors, and we're going to be right back with more Tyler Gianchetta.
Today's show is brought to you in part by Tavolo Kitchen and Pizza, located at 1919 Wantaw Avenue in Wantaw. Hey, there's something for every night of the week. Tuesdays, pasta night. Wine Wednesdays. Friday, live music from 7 to 10. Sunday, brunch. So check them out at 516-308-4892 or www.tavolokitchen.com. They're also on Instagram. They do catering and private parties. So where do you want to go tonight?
Why don't we go to Coasters?
Oh, cool. I heard it's a great place. Let's check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Oh my God.
We're back.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Tea Time. It's Monday night. You know that I'm on from 8 to 9 every Monday night. I want to thank personally Bobby Lacera over at Strong Island TV for making this all happen, because this is our new normal. Usually I'll be in the studio with my guests, and, it's been a little different the past couple of weeks. But as long as we're able to do it, I'm here to entertain you. I have Tyler Gianchetta, who's here. We met a while ago at a couple of functions through Steve Acaro, and we actually did a fundraiser together to raise money for the people in Puerto Rico after the earthquake, right, Tyler?
Great event. Yep.
Great event. We had you performed, and Kenny Cowie from Bat Boy performed the Yankee song.
Yep.
It's a great song, right?
Classic. That's an instant.
It sticks with you, It sticks with you. And of course, we have Ricky Bird, who played with Joan Jett and the Blackhawks. So it was a great night.
Honored to share the stage with a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer.
Yeah, we had a great. It was a great night. It was a great event. I love giving back and raising money for a good cause, and it was a great cause. And it was a fun night. And you did great. You did really good. You did really good. Now, other than that instrument, which is called the... Hello? Hello? Are you there? Did everyone freeze? Are you there, Tyler?
I'm here.
Are you there, honey? I'm live. This is live. Are you there?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I'm here.
Can you hear me, Tyler?
Yes.
Okay. Woo! Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. Now I lost my train of friggin' thought because I was crapping my pants for a second. Okay. You there? Okay. Oh, I love it. Is it live or Memorex? It's live, people.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler. You there?
I'm here.
Okay. I forgot what the frick I was asking you.
Question about autism, music, something. I don't know.
Oh, Lord, thanks for paying attention. Okay. All right. So, let's talk about. That was what I was asking you. That instrument is called a what?
Dulcimer.
Dulcimer. Do you play any other instruments?
No.
That's it. That's the only one you play.
That's it. Probably I learned this at that same music camp when I was trying to learn guitar, and I was getting really frustrated. And I was like, "Why am I not getting good at guitar yet?" Because I was 15 and I was really stubborn. And
Okay. Like most 15-year-olds, sure.
Yep. So one of the counselors was like, "I might have something." So we go in like the back, and we find a dulcimer, and it looks all crappy. It looks like it hasn't been touched in 10 years. It's got like cobwebs coming out of it. It's not even in a case. It's got a string missing, and I'm like, what the hell?
It needed some TLC from you. It was calling your name. Tyler, come pick me up. Learn how to play me.
Yeah, he was just like, just try it. And I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And then you picked it up and you taught yourself how to play it, which is amazing. I mean, really, and have written a lot of songs. Would you like to play another one for us?
I would be happy to play another one for you guys.
I would love to hear it. What do you want to play?
So this is one that my dad loves. This is the
Oh, shout out to your parents, by the way. Your dad, Michael, your mom, Sue. I didn't meet mom, but I met dad. And you know what? They should be. I know they're very, very, very proud of you.
I hope so. Yeah.
Of course they are.
What's
What's this song that your dad loves so much?
called "Trick of the Light"? It's gone through some tweaks to make it sound better to me.
Okay.
Because when I've had my love-hate relationship with it, because I thought it was very basic.
I just want to interrupt you a quick second. Bobby, are you seeing him kind of like hesitant?
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt. I think what we should do, let's go to a commercial break, and then Tyler, I think you should log off real fast and log on again fresh, okay? Can we do that?
Through a laptop?
Well,
Okay.
it's going to take too long. He's better off just getting off and getting back on again.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back with Tyler. Please, 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 please don't go away. It's worth watching the rest of the show. We'll be right back.
Today's show is brought to you in part by Tavolo Kitchen and Pizza, located at 1919 Wantaw Avenue in Wantaw. Hey, there's something for every night of the week. Tuesdays, pasta night, wine Wednesdays, Friday, live music from 7 to 10, Sunday brunch. So check them out at 516-308-4892 or www.tavolokitchen.com. They're also on Instagram. They do catering and private parties. So where do you want to go tonight?
Are you bored?
Oh my God!
Hold on tight. We're gonna coast this.
Hi, everybody. It's tea time. Welcome back. We're going to get Tyler back with us in a second. I want to give some shout outs. I want to say hello, Jimmy Gallo, my cousin. Hello again, Grace Matranga, Marianne Boom Boom Maizano. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. While I have this opportunity, I just want to tell you all that I love you, I miss you, and I'm praying for everyone. Two of my friends unfortunately lost loved ones yesterday, and another friend of mine got diagnosed today. And, you know, I just want to just pray for everyone. Just do what they're telling us to do. And hopefully this is going to be over sooner than later. Thank you, Grace. Yeah, Grace, nothing like live TV. So Tyler's going to come back on, and I'm going to ask him to play another song. He said that it's one of his dad's favorite songs, so I'm interested in hearing it. Again, Tyler Gianchetta was diagnosed with autism when he was about 5 years old, nonverbal. He wasn't speaking at all, and the doctors told his parents he's not going to be able to speak and do much of anything in life. And you know what? He proved them wrong. The kid picked up an instrument, taught himself how to play it, and wrote a lot of songs. He wrote one for his grandfather that he played before earlier in the show. And I can't wait to see if we can get him back on and hear another one. Supposed to have on Pepe Cardona next Monday night. So if you could tune in, Pepe Cardona, another musician. Pepe is from the band Alive and Kickin'. He had a one-hit wonder called Tighter and Tighter. I'm sure you know it if you heard it. It goes, hold on just a little bit tighter now, baby. Hold on. There he is. Don't make me keep singing, Tyler. We're back. Tyler's back. How are you doing over there, okay? Hello? Talk to me. Oh no. He's frozen. Bobby, are you frozen? He's frozen. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do. He's frozen, and we have another 15 minutes left.
All right, let me bring myself on.
All right. We're going to try to get Tyler back. Tyler, you there, honey?
I'm here.
Okay. You there?
I'm here.
All right. Thank you, Jesus. All right. So you want to sing a song that you wrote that's your dad's favorite, right?
Yes.
And it's called what? Oh, Madonna me. Bobby Inns said he'll come on and sing.
All right, I'm on with you. I'm on with you.
He's not in Alaska. He's not. All right, listen, we're gonna try to get Tyler back. I don't know what to do, Bobby.
All right, well, I'm here with you. So
Bobby's here with me.
until he comes back on, yeah.
We're having some technical. Tyler, listen, why are you freezing? Are you in a basement with like bad signal or connection or something?
Kinda.
I'm right. You're in the basement because I'll tell you right now. When I go down to my basement, my signal sucks.
The basement, because every other room is either occupied or crappy.
Really?
Yeah, every other room is either occupied or a mess.
So you want to try to sing this song that you wrote, that your dad's favorite?
I'll try.
Okay, what's it called?
Called Trick of the Light.
Trick of the
Light.
Light. Okay, cool. Take it away and don't freeze up.
Cool. See myself in the mirror. Wonder if it's really me. Never understand the person I always see. Like a mirror, I reflect on myself. Everything I don't know. Still don't understand the person that is my reflection. See reflecting me. Baby, he's someone trapped inside the glass. Baby, he's someone who's lost inside. Baby, now man of somebody's past. Is he just a trick of the light? See myself in the mirror. Now I know it's really me. Still don't understand the person I always see. Maybe he's so often trapped inside the glass. He's so lost in time. Seeing down ever so on his past. Is he a trick of life? Oh. I can't be the only one who's never fully understood the person they're looking at through his painted glass. Has he always been inside him, just so up when I walk in front of him? Myself in the mirror. Now I know it's really me. Finally understand the person I'm growing to see. I know he's not ever somebody's past. No, he's not someone lost inside. No, he's not just someone trapped in the glass. It's more than just a trick of the lights. He could be someone trapped inside the glass. He could be more lost inside. As he now and his sunrise past, on just a trick of light.
You okay? You all right? That was great. I loved it. I loved it. It's a song about self-reflection, right? I love it. It was great. You okay? You want to get a drink or something? You all right? You okay?
I'm good.
Hang in there. We got another 10 minutes, Bobby. You okay? I want to, while you're catching yourself there, I want to say hello to Jennifer Lantini. Jen, how's it going, girl? And I want to say hello to Michelle Pudenti, Lizio, and I want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching. We had some technical difficulty tonight, and I appreciate everyone being patient and sticking with me. Again, I'm with Tyler Gianchetta. He's 23 years old. He's a singer, songwriter. Something that the doctors never, ever thought that he would do, being diagnosed with nonverbal autism at 5 years old. I mean, it blows my mind. It really does. It blows my mind. You know, the things that you've done over the years, and you know, it's nice when you prove people wrong, right? It's kind of feels good.
It does. I'd be lying if I said it.
So we're all home and we're all trying to stay sane and keep busy. So what are you doing? Other than playing music, are you writing? You watching some movies that you haven't watched, or doing anything?
Writing, catching up on shows, playing music. I actually yesterday was part of a quarantine open mic, which was a
quarantine open mic. Cool. Yeah.
From Oklahoma invited me into this Facebook group because obviously, you know, no one can get gigs right now.
I know. Everyone's shows were canceled and.
Yep. But you know, we all got like 20-minute time slots, and we just went Facebook Live in the group.
Nice.
It was a really cool experience, a really nice gesture. Yeah, I would love to do more of them.
Now, do you have any siblings? Or are you an only child?
I have a brother.
Okay, older, younger?
Younger. He's 20. Night and day from me.
I was gonna say, does he sing or play? You just answered
he used
that.
to play guitar.
Yeah.
He stopped.
Do you ever play or perform together?
We did once. We did a couple times. I thought we sounded pretty good. You know, he'll kill me for saying that. But no, he's a good guy. He's you know, got some differences, as you know, I'm sure everyone.
Hey, just like all siblings.
Yep.
You know?
We have a fair share of differences. But you know, we work on it, and we continue to work on it. You know, but especially now that we're kind of forced to all be in the same house.
No, I joked around. I did a live. I said
better having a choice.
I said there's going to be either a lot of babies in 9 months or a lot of divorces.
Yeah.
And when we're done with all this, the men are going to have very long hair, right? Because you can't go to a barber and get a haircut. And us women, some of us are going to be a little grayer.
First time in 2.5 weeks the other day.
First time you haven't gotten your hair cut. And I know. You're like, oh, it's so long. It's touching my ears.
For this. It's getting unwieldy.
Oh, my goodness. Tyler, you really are a pleasure. You really are such a special person. And you know, I really feel God puts people in your life for different reasons. And I'm so glad that he, you know, connected us because now we know a lot of mutual people. And it's just, you know, I said, you have to come on my show, because, you know, there are some cover songs that you do. And I actually heard you sing cover songs. And that's when I said, wow, this kid is talented, because not only can you play, but you can really sing. And you have that in some of your songs, because sometimes vocal changes a little bit. You have that raspiness to you,
Yeah.
vocals, and I like that. I like that. Women
Yeah.
like that
That's been.
raspiness. Yeah.
I remember a funny story about a couple stories, but I was trying out for a school musical in my junior year of high school, and I had to sing like "Tomorrow" from Annie. I think.
Oh.
Like a musical song for my audition, which was interesting. And I finished, and the guy looked at me and he said, "You really like Daughtry, don't you?"
I love Daughtry. I know, because you kind of sound like him in some songs that you sing.
And then the other thing was when I was in chorus all throughout high school, I tried to sing Creed one day, and I couldn't rasp anymore because it had been trained out of me.
Yeah.
And that was when I stopped doing chorus. I was, this can't happen.
Now, when you were in chorus, were you obviously you're not a baritone, so
I was a tenor.
you're a tenor. Really? Wow, okay. So you can hit some high notes, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I know you do that raspy thing where you go a little high, but
Yeah. No, I can get up there.
That's good. No, that's good. It's like I said, you're very talented, and you've proved a lot of people wrong, and you were the underdog, and it's nice. It feels good, and it's nice. I know. And you know what? Like I said, this gives you time, and what's going on in the world now. I mean, I know that certain things are popping up into my head. Like I put a post on Facebook, something about, reflection, just to take time and reflect and really think about the things that we take for granted, So
Yeah.
there's so much material, you can get from this, moment in time of what we're all going through, and your lyrics are so poignant and they're so personal, and they're understandable. Hello, I can understand what you say, what you're singing, what you're saying, and what your lyrics are. And like you said, that's a huge thing to be able to, understand lyrics today, and for them to touch you in a certain way that, you wrote a song. And hello, Steve Vaccaro's watching. Hey, say hello to Steve Vaccaro.
Hey, hi.
Yes, he's Rosemary's saying you're very talented, and good for you, and good for you not to give it up. And that's what it is we all have dreams and desires and goals in life, and the secret is to never give up, just to keep going, just to keep going, and just keep going. And I know that this is just the tip of the iceberg for you, my friend. And Steve said he loves us both. Well, we love you right back. Mwah. Virtual kisses to everybody, and virtual hugs to everyone, because I'm Italian, okay? I love to hug. I love to kiss. Very passionate person. This is hard for me.
I need a hug.
I know. I need a hug. I need kisses. When this is all over, seriously, I'm going to town with myself. So listen, we have another 3 minutes left, and I definitely want to thank everyone for tuning in. Tyler, please tell everyone how people can find you, listen to your music, follow you, give some shout outs to how people can listen to you.
Again, real pleasure to be on here. I love doing these, love performing.
I'll definitely have you back with no technical difficulties, and God willing, it'll be in studio next time.
Right. But I'm on Facebook, just my name, Tyler Gianchetta.
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 Gianchetta. I just want to spell it out so they find you. Yeah.
Giant with E, cheddar with a Brooklyn accent.
Gianchetta.
Gianchetta. I'm on Instagram at Giant Cheddar. That's also Twitter. That's also my Twitter handle and my Snapchat. I'm on YouTube, just my name, Tyler Gianchetta. I post a bunch of my music performances there. Some originals, whenever I'm live.
And some covers, right? Some originals and some covers.
A lot of covers on there.
Yeah.
and would always love to, would love the opportunity.
Absolutely. Like I said, God willing, next time in studio. And like I said, this is I think the second week that we're doing this, this way, this setup, and I know I don't get too great service in my basement either. So I just want to, we just have 2 more minutes, 2 minutes, and I know a song is usually more than 2 minutes, but I just want to, thank you. I just want to thank you again for coming on and, coordinating this with me. Again, follow Tyler Gianchetta, Gianchetta. He's all over Facebook, YouTube. Watch him, like his videos. I'm sure you do some lives too. A lot of people do lives these days,
Yep.
So,
I'm going to be doing more.
Tyler, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, watching. There's not too much on TV these days. Who wants to watch the Pimple Popper and Foot Doctor on TLC? Right here is where you need to be on a Monday night at 8 o'clock. So again, from the bottom of my heart, Tyler, I want to thank you for coming on. Thank you, parents. I want to thank everyone for watching, listening. Tune in next Monday night, God willing. We're going to have Pepe Cardona from Alive and Kicking right here. Ciao, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you.